We did it. We're here. We're here. We're live. All right. Just going to do a quick mic check. Can everyone hear me? Give me a thumbs up or a yes or something along those lines in chat if you can hear me. That would be great. As I still continue, you can't hear me. No. Funny Sin, ha 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 ha. Okay, so still scrambling a little bit to try to get everything ready here. I've managed to close all of my OBS docs, and I don't know how to get them back. So that's cool. Oh well. I'll figure it out later. So here we are, another week, another GameGlass Fireside chat. This is number 7, I believe. And today, actually, we're going to have not a special guest, but a super duper amazing, wonderful special guest. Michael, who's he's our lead engineer. And he's going to be joining us in a little bit here and hanging out, talking GameGlass, talking games, talking whatever you want. We are now live on many different places, but one cool update that we have is, don't mind that. If you guys go to community.gameglass.gg, I've got a new page up there where you can go and watch the stream. It'll be the same page every Friday in case you lose the links. It also has some other cool stuff on it. The ability to subscribe to the newsletter if you want to stay up to date with going-ons. Yeah. So let's just kind of dive into it and kind of get into the meat and potatoes, as they would say. So it's been a very busy week here at GameGlass, and that's all for good reason. We have some very exciting things coming out, both, Michael might smack me for this when he comes on stage here, but hopefully today or tomorrow, but probably not today because most people don't live in Australia and New Zealand like the majority of our team, so probably tomorrow. But we'll have a big release that we'll be announcing on Discord, so stay tuned for that, and it'll go out to the general public or that uses GameGlass in a kind of like a banner form in a few days. Hopefully, we'll see how everything works. As long as there's no breaking issues or anything like that, then it will go out to everybody that's using the GameGlass platform, and you'll be able to see all the new stuff we've been working on, the new features, and there's a lot of more glorious reveals we have to do at some point here as well. Actually, there's a little tease on the community site for that. Speaking of which, there's also a cool little widget you can go play around with if you so desire, and maybe there's an Easter egg, maybe there's not. It's up to you to figure that out. So this week we've just been working on polishing up everything for this launch, and as we work towards feature parity with our current GameGlass application, there's a few things that are going to be missing from the new one, but there's going to be a lot added that's not in the existing one. So we're doing our best to bring everything up to par with the current version, and it's going to happen quite soon. We just want to make sure it's a smooth experience for everybody before we dive into some of the features that aren't a necessity for us to get this out the door. For example, one of those would be porting over our review system from the way you currently do it, which is on the website, in the marketplace. All of that's going to be handled in the future from the application directly, so you won't have to go back and forth between the website and the app. The website and the app eliminates that issue. So some exciting stuff for sure, and there's more than that, of course, when it comes to feature parity, but I just wanted to give a quick highlight. So we've been getting everything ready. We've been setting up a bunch of infrastructure. We've been setting up different strategies for making this a very fun event for everybody. Now, what's going to happen is, and I'm going to give everyone just a kind of a sneak peek that's here watching or listening or around. What's going to happen is you're going to receive an email, I think today, I hope, today or tomorrow. The email will contain information about a couple things, but the most important being a price change. So stay tuned for that email. It'll explain everything that will be happening. Sorry, Michael is in chat right now. That's right, they're a day ahead, so maybe we'll release it on Easter. So there'll be an email there for that. That'll give more context and why that's happening and everything on today or tomorrow. But following that email is going to be a juicy email containing a lot of information about both why we're making the change and information about what's going to be happening next, both with the release to our current users as well as the release on blank encrypted. I'm not going to say it right now. It's been hard to keep that a secret for so long. So haha, got you. So what's going to happen is, again, first email, price change. Next email, lots of really great important announcements that we need to discuss. And then it's going to go out, the release will go out to all of our current users and community. And then a little while after that, so there's a countdown on the community site, but I'll just tell you because why have to do that if I can just say the words. March 27th is a date to put in your calendars for a lot of different reasons. There's some really fun things happening both on that day and probably for a week afterwards. So stay tuned for updates on that. That's all I can really say without giving away too much. So I'm not going to give away too much. So as far as the product goes, from what I shared last week, I believe there's been some improvements since then. And by I believe, I mean I should know that there's improvements because we've all been working on them. Let me just make sure all of my windows still work here so I can show some stuff off. And of course, it's completely frozen and I can't even force quit it. It's my luck on streams. Oh, by the way, I have no idea if the email subscription works on our site, on the community site, because I set it up. And Michael, don't listen. Cover your ears for this part. I didn't even test it. I should have done that. But I didn't test it. I didn't test it because I didn't have time before this stream. Oh, yeah, that hurts him. So let's show some stuff off if I can eventually quit. Okay, that quit. Okay, good. We're good. Let's go in here. Get rid of some of these screens we don't need. If it doesn't work, please just let me know if you get an error or something signing up for that so I can fix it. But we'll see. Okay. Let's go over here. Now, Michael, I'm going to ask you this because you're here. Is the latest version that's going out to all of our users, is that in the branch that I'm typically using? Hold on, you might be muted. I don't know if I can unmute you or if you have to unmute you. Oh, yeah, wait. Okay, now we can hear you.
Yay! Well, all the current changes that got out are in the master branch. Hopefully you understand what that one is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, okay, one sec.
Yeah. So, the release is tagged anyway, so you can find it by tag.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Get technical.
Do you want to go over it? Do you want to be put right on the spotlight, or do you want me to do it?
Nah, you pull it up and we'll both talk about it.
Okay. I actually don't know. Actually, that might not work because on stream, at least, I don't have virtual audio set up, so I wouldn't be able to pass your audio through to the stream. So I guess I'll have to do it. Yeah, I think I'll have to do it. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to build it again, because if I do, then that won't work.
Yeah, that won't work.
And I do not. Hooray. All right. Let's go ahead and share this one. Now, hopefully... Oh, no, it's not going to... Oh, okay. So it's going to do that, and then it's not going to show anything. Excellent. But there's a reason for that. Let's fix that real quick. It's going to show the it's going to show the console too, I guess. Close that.
No, just close it.
Yeah.
Just close it, Craig.
Yep.
There's an X.
Okay. So yeah, I know this isn't a fancy screen. I'm like way in the top, and you know what? I don't care. So there, I said it. All right. So first thing you'll notice, now this is one screen past where you would actually initially come into the application. This would be when you log in or create an account. This is what you would be seeing. And it's just a quick little onboarding explaining kind of what GameGlass is, especially if you're downloading it from the website and you're not 100% sure, or downloading it from somewhere else. And essentially just walk through the steps, right? So we're going to get started. And then we've got a newsletter that we're going to be doing where you're going to get updates weekly or so, as much as we possibly have time for. And you can sign up or you can not sign up. That's up to you. And then if you want to, you can get started with Pro. We're calling, so everyone knows, we're calling GlassPass GameGlass Pro from now on, and X-naying GlassPass, because the amount of confusion it's caused, it's not worth it. Even though it sounds fun, it's not. So no more GlassPass. It'll be GameGlass Pro. Yeah, the support. Yeah, poor Chad. All right, so we'll just skip this step. And I have a very logical and obvious username there. And essentially what you get to see is the application. And I've shown this a few times, but there's been some updates since then. So I'm not going to go over everything, but I'll show some of the changes that have happened since the last time we went over this. And actually what I'm going to... No, I'll just use this account. That's fine. So changed the navigation structure a little bit to be a little bit more consistent and cohesive with the rest of the design. And that was something really important that we wanted to do. The navigation bar itself is changed on the left over here, as you can see. And this, ignore this help button. That actually is just a local change that I haven't got rid of yet. That's not going to be there. What else? We've got the social stuff at the bottom. We've got a nice little tour here you can go through to make sure everything's set up correctly. You can go pro directly from the dashboard. You get our GameGlass status.
Hey Craig, are you meant to be sharing your screen?
Is it not sharing the screen?
No.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's sharing on stream right now, just not on Discord. So let me see if I can do that. I don't know if I can do two at once. Let's see. I'll try, though. All it says is window. That's not helpful at all. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, let's see if this works.
Well, that looks like it's doing something. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go.
See your screen now.
Great. That'll be helpful for those of you in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, and if you can hear screaming, everything's okay. We have kids.
Same on my side.
Yeah.
Maybe. Although I'm the only adult home.
Oh, yeah. I got them right above me, and I can, because I'm in an unfinished basement. There's literally
We can hear the
sawdust
thumping.
falling on me right now as they stomp on the floor. It's great.
We can hear the thump.
Oh, great. That's not intent. Eventually, we're gonna finish this thing. I'll make it proper sound boothed and everything. But anyways, let me. That's me rewinding. So I showed the onboarding. If you really are curious about the onboarding, it's just pretty, and there's a couple steps to it. You can watch the video, or we can clip it, or anything works. Doesn't really matter. So essentially, we've made a few changes to the navigation on the left, and we've made a more structured and cohesive navigation on the top that spans across all pages now. So we freed up a bunch of space to add things on the sidebar, but also allowed a lot more space on the top to add things like when we have our notification infrastructure in place. Or if we have a product update, that will pop up here, and you can see what we've updated directly in the application. The drop down is the same as it was before. You can see product updates this way as well if you'd like. And it kind of gives a list of all the things we've been working on. You can see the status of GameGlass currently, and you can load that and see what our uptime is. And this is going to be nice if you are having issues. You can come check to see if it's on our end. A way to close this would be good. I think it might be just covered by my little Discord share icon though. Settings and everything, I don't think there's been a little bit of a change here where you can actually go and change your, don't mind that. Actually, it doesn't really matter. No, it doesn't matter. Essentially, you can change your email address and username. And this,
email address, not yet.
not yet. Oh, it's
We
still,
have some
yeah.
problems with that, unfortunately, from here. But you can still change it from the website.
Yeah, so you can still change it from the website. Having a couple problems with it here right now. For those of you that aren't in Discord or can hear Michael, but you can change your username, which is nice. And when it comes to notification, and we're gonna change the username change. That's gonna be $25 per change in a month. So make sure no, we're not Blizzard. So.
Leave money out of our users.
And then when everything is synced up and works correctly, you'll be able to turn on and off product updates. Or does this work now, Michael?
The product updates works. Username works.
Awesome.
Those are all hooked up.
So if we're bothering you too much and you subscribe to the newsletter, then you can just turn it off. Easy peasy. And yes, we're moving to Stripe at some point because we're fed up with our billing infrastructure. So that's not really a secret. But for those of you building things, just go with Stripe from the start. It's worth it, I promise. What else? Okay, so there's been a couple changes to... Have we made changes to... Oh, yeah. We definitely have made changes. So one thing would be some, little things, I guess, but empty states are always nice, so...
It's actually the first time I'm seeing this.
Oh, really?
I haven't actually seen it yet. Yeah.
So you merged my PR without even looking at it. Nice.
Not sure which PR you put that in, but I read it all. So I was like, no, it's sweet.
Okay, perfect. I snuck it in. No, it's essentially... Because the library is different than what you'd want on Explore. And now that I think about it, this actually doesn't make sense when you search, but that's okay. We'll all get over it. When you come to this for the first time and you have no shards in your library, that's what would appear. But I do have shards on this account. Michael, if you could you make an issue for that, please?
Which issue? Sorry, I was just mucking around with my lights remotely.
No worries. Just that when you load the library for the first time, it displays the empty state, which is what we want when there's no shards in it. But if you search, it's going to display the library version of the empty state that's typically used in Explore when you're actually looking for something, which isn't what we want, because the empty state for Explore is actually just a no results found image.
Oh, right, yeah. Sure. Yeah, write a ticket.
Yep.
Write how to reproduce it. Sort it out.
And then a couple just...
That's the bug you introduced. Let's just be clear here.
Yeah, I did introduce that bug, but it's Michael's fault for just merging my PR without looking. We're just going to point fingers. Actually, it's all Michelle's fault. Let's just settle with that. So...
Well, here we can blame him.
Exactly. We got all of our shards here, and you can filter by game, and some changes have been made to this, especially in Explorer, where it's going to give you a prettier output on the count of shards for both creators and for games. And when you select something, there's actually a button to clear your filters now instead of just some plain text. So that's nice too. So just some visual polish as we go about it. And then I guess the final thing in this, from what you guys would see at least, is, well, there's nothing really new with the premium shards that I haven't talked about, but I'm just going to press this button because I like looking at light rays. And it's pretty. So that's it, I think, on the update side of things. There's been a lot of work done, but still lots to go. But we are very proud of what we've accomplished so far, and we're really excited to get this out the door. That's for sure. So...
Yeah. Some other things as well, preliminary, which was going to come out in the releases. We're definitely looking at things like offline support.
Offline support, Michael just mentioned that we definitely want to be focusing on that soon. Same with Linux and Mac support. I'm actually running it on Mac right now, but that's for me. We'll get official support out there when we get a spare second. Is there anything else that you wanted to discuss today, Michael? Or should we get to the open stage version of the Fireside chat?
No, I don't think there's anything else. I think we're pretty excited to get this out to everyone.
We are very excited indeed.
Sure.
Well, next week's Fireside chat will be fun because we will definitely have been released by then. And yeah, hopefully we'll not just be fixing bugs the entire Fireside chat though. And then the Fireside chat after that one will be even more fun because I think at that point we'll be released, and speculate all you want on what that means. But yeah. All right. So that's all I'm going to show today when it comes to product updates. If you have any questions, just fire them our way. I'm going to go back to full camera. Go to full camera mode. I should really figure out how to put the Discord audio in here though as well, because I'm not going to be able to stream as we just do the regular Fireside chat version of things. That's fine though. If you want to join the shoot the shit version of the Fireside chat that's not focused around GameGlass product updates and whatnot, and you just want to talk to us, ask questions, hang out, talk games, have beer, awesome. You'll find that in our Discord channel, discord.gg/GameGlass. And it's the top level one. We do it every Friday. We're changing the time now. It's going to be 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do a quick update going over new features, fixes, and et cetera, and then we'll just hang out, play games, shoot the shit with the community for a while. And we do it every week, every Friday. So come join the fun. And again, you can find the new community page at community.gameglass.gg. And yeah, I'm going to close the stream now, and you can find us in Discord if you want to join up. And yeah, we're excited to get this out. And thanks everyone for the support. And we're really excited to show you what we've been doing.